How's everyone doing? You guys do good too? I'm doing good too. So here goes today's video session. Here we go. Okay. Today's video is about. Let's just drink some classic Coke first. Classic Coca-Cola. What? It's already finished? No! The Coke's already done. Like Brad walk. Okay, forget that. Okay, so this video is about what must you need for gaming. There's a lot of confusion about this. i5, i7 core, i7 core, i7 core, and the various GPUs, very powerful ones, NVIDIA GTX 1050, 1060, 1070, 1080, 1080 Ti, Titans, whatever. There's so many of them. Especially if you're a gamer. Because people need to know how you get good performance. How do you actually get it? That is the question. How do you get it? A lot of people think that the performance we're needing is i7 core. In a way, it's right and wrong to say that just i7 core. How do you know which GPU fits within the i7 core 7700 HQ? Let's go a bit back on the CPUs. It's very important. Please listen to this video carefully because it's very important. You need to understand how this whole system actually works to get good gaming performance. First off, I think the good CPU back in that time was Intel Core 2 Duo. Basic for each CPU, there is a lineup of GPUs used for it. In Intel Core 2 Duo, you can't just use anything. GT is no problem in Intel Core 2 Duos. You can use all GPUs, right? Especially the ones GTX 650, you can use that in there. But the last one, you should be only using that in there, will be GTX 680. A lot of videos won't be telling you all this. For Intel Core 2 Duo, the final one should be NVIDIA GTX 680. You shouldn't go beyond that. You do that, you'll damage the CPU. You see, there are lineup of GPUs for each CPU. You cannot go beyond them. Whatever is recommended for them. Now, the next CPU is Intel Core i3. This CPU was really made for browsing and work. That's what the CPU is made for. Of course you could gain money as well. You can gain money. You can gain money as well. But what GPUs can you use on that? That is a question. You can't just go and use anything on that. If you have i3 core, there is number of GPUs you can use on there. Oh, GT. Oh yeah, no problem. But which GTX ones can you use? Can you go beyond 680? Of course you can. Of course you can. You can use 760s in there. Whatever, 780, whatever they are. You can use GTX 6th, 7th, 8th series video cards in there. I really wouldn't use a 9th series cards in there. It's not recommended because this CPU is not even made for gaming. No, it's not a gaming CPU. You can game on it with 6th, 7th, 8th and all the GT mini cards. Yeah, you could do all that. Can you see? There are lineup of GPUs used in CPUs. Let's go bit higher. Now the Intel Core i5. How good is that? Believe it or not, the i5 Core is a gaming CPU, man. This is a CPU for gaming performance. It's a gobsmacking performance. A lot of laptops will use Intel Core i5 7300 GZ. They will actually use that. So what lineup of GPUs can you use on that? Ask the question. 6th, 7th, 8th series, no problem. This is where the 9th series comes. That's 950, 960s, 970, 980 or 980 Ti's. You can use all of them. You can use all them GPUs in this processor. But this CPU is more than that. It can actually use the Pascal architecture one as well. I think you guys all know about it. Games perfected. The 10th series video cards are live. Which ones can you use on there? Okay, I highly recommend you can use all this on i5 core. That's where the mixture of things come up. When should you be using the i7 core? That's the point here. Now the i5 core can use, are you ready for this? GTX 1050, 1060, and the 1070. These are all recommended GPUs for the i5 core. The i5 core is a beast of a CPU, man. If you have interest in these GPUs, you're good to go. Now the most majority CPU you find in laptops is i7 core. 7700 HQ. That's in a lot of laptops, man. What GPU comes in there? GTX 1080, 1080 Ti, and finally Titan. This is the CPU, sorry, the GPU that be used in the CPU Intel i7 7700 HQ. That's when you buy this. If you want to use video cards like 1050, 1060, 1070s, the i5 core is good for that. A lot of people tend to buy GTX 1050, 1060 because the price is pretty good on them laptops. And a lot of people don't spend a lot of money. This range is quite impressive, really. i5 core 7300 GHz, right? GPU of 1050, 1060 comes under £1,000. They come in price tags between 800 to £1,000. They come in that price tag. You will be able to get them laptops in that price tag. No joke. You will get them. These laptops are so powerful, man. And the gaming performance that the i5 core gives you with GPU 1050 and 1060 is very impressive, man. Don't take my word for it. Try them out. You'll soon find out. Low Asus laptops come in them. They made one of the finest laptops in that range. Nothing could come in their path when it comes to that £800 to £1,000 price tag. They're not even £1,000 really. Them laptops what I'm talking about. They're not. They're less than £1,000. Maximum you probably be spending will be something like £868 to about £978. They come in them price tags. You'll easily get i5 core 7300 GHz with GPU 1050, 1060. No problem. If you wanted the i5 core with 1070, then it's gonna go over £1,000. So bear that in mind. I don't really think you need a 1070 really. 1050, 1060 is good enough. Because all of these, both of the GPUs, I should say, can do ultra settings. They both can play them. Don't believe when people say that 1050 or cable are just doing 1050 is cable just doing high settings. No, that's not right. When we start ultra settings, you should be able to do between 30 to 50 FPS out of it in ultra settings. But if we do high, we probably go over 60. Yeah, you'll get that out of it. So that's pretty amazing. So you gotta understand, it's not the actual CPU is important. The GPU is more important. Because there's a lot of GPUs for each CPU that is recommended. You don't go and just buy i7 core. You don't need it. I'll give you an example in i7 core. One mistake some manufacturers make. They just try to make money out of people like us. If you're going to buy i7 core 1050, 1060, 1070, why have one of them GPUs in them when you don't even need them in there? That gaming performance of 1050, 1060, 1070 is good enough for i5 core. There is no need for i7 core for them GPUs. No. You only need i7 core if you want to start your gaming at 1080. So bear that in mind. i7 core does not have many lineup of GPUs. Nope. It's only 1080, 1080 Ti and Titan. That's all. That's just in the finals, really, isn't it? That's just the end of them, really. That's all it is. Most majority GPUs that are used are made under i5 core. Believe it or not. All video cards from GT and GTX from 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, GTX 1050, GTX 1060, GTX 1070. These are all GPUs used in the i5 core CPU. That's what you gotta understand about it. So don't just go and buy a CPU. Watch this video carefully what I've been saying and select the right CPU and the lineup of GPU should be used with that particular one. I hope this video has been very informative for you. Give it likes, come subscribe, thanks for watching, bye from now.